Across the globe, environmental issues dominate today's headlines. In response, nations, companies, and everyday people are changing the way we do things to help preserve and protect our world for the future. I'm Greg Gumbel. Whether it's cleaner air, sustainable development, or energy efficiency, join me as we span the globe to bring you the stories that truly matter. Welcome to our planet. From solar energy to wind farms to geothermal energy, society is finding new ways to harness the power of Mother Nature. Take a look at this next story.
Fossil fuels make up the majority of the world's current primary energy sources. By relying on this energy source for so many years, the environment has suffered. With growing environmental concerns, depletion of fossil fuels, and increasing global demand for energy, the need to adopt renewable alternative energy sources is critical. Photovoltaic production has doubled every 2 years since 2002, making it the world's fastest-growing energy technology. But even though the solar industry is experiencing such exceptional growth, solar is still expensive and not as efficient as it needs to be. In order to meet these challenges, advancements in thermal processing equipment are enabling faster production of higher quality solar cells. One company that is at the forefront of manufacturing advanced thermal processing equipment is California-based Sierra Therm.
Our furnaces range in size, starting at roughly 3 feet wide by 7 feet long, and can be as large as 7 feet wide and over 100 feet long. The furnaces have conveyor systems that are automatically loaded with solar cells, and these conveyor systems can either be a nickel alloy mesh belt, or as in the case of our unique diffusion furnace, a series of driven ceramic rollers that are used to transport the cells through a series of heating and cooling sections.
Sierra Therm's machines are used by solar cell manufacturing companies in what are called turnkey solar cell production lines.
A turnkey solar cell production line describes a continuous process where raw material in the form of silicon wafers is loaded at the entry end of the line and undergoes a series of 15 to 20 process steps and exits the line as a completed solar cell.
The company's equipment performs 3 of those steps in the production line: diffusion, drying, and metallization firing.
A solar cell is made by subjecting a thin silicon wafer to a series of process steps. Our machines are used to provide the thermal portion of this process. For example, early in the manufacturing, our machines are used to heat the wafers to over 1600 Fahrenheit for the purpose of diffusing phosphorus into the silicon.
The furnaces are able to achieve such high temperatures by using infrared lamps enclosed in various layers of insulation so that the heat is not lost to the outside room. Precision thermocouples and computer control are integral to keep the temperature stable within 2 degrees. In order to keep up with production demand caused by the renewable energy boom, Sierra Therm recently constructed an additional 10,000 square foot facility.
I believe that we're at the very beginning of a tremendous growth in the solar industry. The competing issues of the limited supply of oil, the high prices, and the increasing demand leaves us no choice but to develop alternative energy sources.
While Sierra Therm does have customers in the U.S., the majority of their machines are shipped to Europe and Asia.
Europe and Germany in particular have environmentally progressive governments that support the development of alternative energy with incentives for both solar cell manufacturers and consumers.
In order for solar power to become a globally accepted alternative energy, the cost of producing electricity using solar energy is equal to the cost of producing electricity by burning fossil fuel.
Sierra Therm will meet our future growth requirements by relying on our experienced staff and a nearby network of Silicon Valley suppliers. We're proud to be a California solar cell manufacturing company, and we have no intention of moving our production offshore like many of our competitors have done.
For more information, visit sierratherm.com.